Kristin O'Brien, everyone.
Is it wrong to advertise your yard sale at a support group for hoarders? When I got dressed this morning, I asked myself, what would Giselle wear if she were Roseanne? I went with black because it's slimming and I'm expecting diabetes. My mother says I'm lazy, but to that I say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but a nap never hurt anybody. Being lazy, I have put on some weight, but last year I lost 30 pounds. I found it. Stretch marks are your body's way of saying, you may be thin now, but I know what you did last summer. I lost the weight to go to my class reunion. Yeah, I saw my friend Tim there. In high school, Tim was a real firecracker. He was always blowing off class to drink and smoke pot, and he'd rather lie to you than tell you the truth any day of the week, just for fun. Once he asked me for $5, and I knew it was for pot, but I just wanted to hear what he'd come up with. So I asked him what it was for. He said, my mother forgot to give me lunch money. I said, Tim, for Christ's sake, why don't you just say it's for pot? Your mother is the lunch lady. He was at the reunion. He was looking good. I said, Tim, it's great to see you. Tell me about your life. He said, Kristin, I quit drinking, I quit smoking. I have a great job, a big house, a beautiful wife, and 3 lovely children on the honor roll. I said, that's wonderful, Tim. He said, yeah, still having a little trouble with the lying, though. After high school, I went on to study accounting. But for our tax accounting final, we had to prepare a tax return. And Auntie Kristin was out a little late the night before. So I filed an extension. The following semester, I became Bentley's only English major. It was good. I dated this really cute Latino guy from my English class. He invited me to a family cookout. At one point, we got separated, so I went to look for a bathroom. And I accidentally opened a bedroom door and found him in there kissing another girl. His cousin. I wanted to leave the room unnoticed, but I couldn't stop staring. It was like watching the Donnie and Marie show gone horribly wrong. Finally, he saw me, so I said, Rudolfo, she's your cousin. But he said, you don't understand. My family is from Peru, and we do that there. It's a cultural thing, I guess. So I left, and on the way out, I keyed his car and let the air out of his tires, because my family is from Fitchburg. And we do that there. I've had a lot of jobs over the years. I used to work for a cell phone company. I can't tell you which one, though, because they can hear me now. I watch dogs. Last week I had a Great Dane in the house. That's a large animal. On Saturday morning when I came out of the bedroom, it was obvious that the Great Dane had left a gift for me somewhere in the house. I wandered around for 15 minutes searching for the source of the stench. In the end, it was such a large pile of dog crap that I had walked past it twice, thinking it was the cat. I lived in Texas for a little while. While I was in Texas, I worked in an Asian fusion restaurant. One day I delivered food to the wrong table, and the sushi chef gave me a dirty look like, "Remember Pearl Harbor, round eye." Which is weird because he's Mexican. I couldn't stay working in the restaurant, though. Too many kids. Working with kids was going to lower my IQ by 10 points. They have the common sense of an extra in a Final Destination movie. One day at work, one of the young waiters snorted a packet of sugar. I asked him, "Why would you snort sugar?" And he said, "'Cause Sweet and Low has a horrible aftertaste." It's a true story. It's not like my own kids are much smarter. My stepdaughter, Heather, she likes to date the bad boys. The current one is the worst yet. I thought maybe she was too close to the situation. So last weekend I sat her down and I said, "Heather, what are you doing tonight? Are you hanging out with the married, alcoholic, homeless, suicidal guy who lives in the trailer by the river?" And she said, "Mom, that sounds horrible. It's a lake." I have a young roommate. I used to think that he thought of me as his mother until one day he came home from a bad date and he said, "Kristin, you know, neither of us is having any luck out there. We should just call it a day and get married." I said, "Ryan, I can't marry you. It'd be good for about 10 years and then you'd run away with some cute little 20-something. But he said, "No, I wouldn't. I think your daughter will be 34 then." I raised his rent. And now he's living in a trailer by the river. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm Kristin O'Brien. Happy St. Patty's Day.